Well, this one is in the slot, and it does get put away. Well, he missed the first one. Hit it straight to Rhodes. This is straight to the gap. Into the away.
What a start. That'll delight the hearts of the Indian supporters here. Waiting for that ball to come and then whack through the offside. Great beginning. Virender Sehwag looks to be an extremely good touch here. Straight away in motion. Shaun Pollock probably not at his fastest best so far. It's just his third delivery.
Oh, this is through again. This one does beat Rhodes. It prompts a change in the field. Let's hope it prompts a change in line of length.
Pollock here trying to bowl just a little short, but you've got to have a little bit of pace really to disturb the batsman.
Oh, good pace, good movement, but too much. That will be 4 wides. That's the ball he needs to bowl to the left-hander. Boucher not a lot of opportunity to get this. It was sharp, it moved. In the air, but safe, picks the gap. Pollock's hands go to his head because it went in the air for 20 or so yards. But Sehwag, he found that gap between the fieldsmen, between the backward point and the cover point.
Well, this is how he plays his cricket. Takes a little bit of chance, a little bit of risk. Ball going in the air, but travelling very quickly.
And this beats mid-off well. The timing was superb. Just for a moment, I thought Alan Donald will trot across and pick it up and return it to the bowler, but that is just superb timing.
Exquisite shot. And what was great about this shot was the shape of the bat, because it came down extremely straight.
Well, it's in the air, but 4. Wow. We've talked about Sehwag's timing. That was the equal.
Great entertainment from both these players. Boundaries aglow. Lovely timing this time from Sourav Ganguly. Putting it away on the top of the bounce. Driving it through the line. It's turned out to be a very, very good batting track. Virender Sehwag really had to save his skin on that occasion because this ball was travelling.
Wide of the crease, hook in the air. So, and it's out. Well, they've taken the wicket. They needed the wicket. And Ganguly goes. Bota Dippenaar, the man at fine leg. South Africa make the breakthrough they so desperately required.
Just going through with the shot, Sourav Ganguly. Not in control of that pull shot. Skied it in the air. Bota Dippenaar really had to get underneath that one. It was a huge catch. And they took it very safely indeed. So the motion is broken there. Sourav Ganguly has gone for 13. It's 42 for 1.
VVS Slatchman, the new man in. Fall of the skipper's wicket. Ganguly caught it fine leg. Slatchman on straight to Ntini. And that one's on the money. First up.
Now again, sweet timing, another long chase for Pollock. He'll give it up. Just touching it. No more than that.
Well, Laxman in on the act, Tony. Laxman in on the act with the timing here. Well, that's nothing more than a push, really. It's a check drive at best. And the ball sped away through extra cover for 4.
Over the top. Won't go all the way, but will cross the ropes. So it goes for 4. And that's an intentional shot, well played by Sehwag. It's up there. We're in the first 15 overs. And the fielders, only 2 of them can be outside that field restricting area.
The trouble with Sehwag is that he's a pretty thinking character as well. and he's already seen the slower ball from Donald. He's tried it twice in 3 balls. The second one has gone soaring back over his head for 4. All eyes skywards.
He's got it through. Long chase for Gibbs. He's very, very fast, but the ball is going to be faster. So it finishes off the over. Wideish full-length delivery and put away by Latchman. So what really had developed into an excellent over finishes off disappointingly. 70 for 1, 10 overs gone.
Change of bowling, here's Kallis.
And a short delivery in position very early, yet another boundary. Well, that's pretty easy for Sehwag. Just hammered away. That is now his 8th boundary.
No time for looseness, no time for short stuff unless it's quick and right in the ribs. Sehwag quickly onto that, and a couple of bounces away over square leg for 4. Risk-free pull shot.
Even a top edge will go for 4. Short again. Jack Kallis just wants to know from Sehwag how he gets that done.
Well, Kallis has tried 3 short balls at Sehwag. He's gone for 9 from them. It's an interesting approach because Sehwag is going to have a go at every ball. I think Kallis may be unwise to engage him in conversation.
Now works it neatly off the legs. Deep square leg brought into action. That raises yet another half-century from this little man whose reputation is growing with every innings he plays.
That's well played. That is a terrific shot. The 50-run partnership comes up, and that's one of the shots of the afternoon.
Well, he's almost reversing away, Sehwag, to give himself room to play on that offside, but his timing is so good, and he's hit through the hitting area. The bat just travels so fast. He's actually outside leg stump when he guards his pass point. Jonty Rhodes has got to stay right back. Look at that foot. It is right outside the leg stump.
It's not quite timed it, but this is a quick outfield. Another boundary for Lakshman.
He's not happy, Lance Klusener, because he knows he's still got a bowl. Only just the 1 wicket down. Premeditated shot. Backed his eye, Laxman. See here, across the line. Not any bounce to speak of. And there's Lance Klusener put in the big yards, but really had no chance of catching that.
That's edged and taken by Boucher. Lakshman is walking. So Alan Donald doing the trick for South Africa. India lose their 2nd wicket.
Just a little bit of extra bounce. Ran the fingers over it and managed to bounce it on the seam, and Laxman trying to run it down to 3rd man, just a little edge. He looked at the umpire, and Russell Tiffin just gave him a little nod, and he was on his way. So Donald strikes. Laxman out for 22, 102 for 2.
India have just lost their 2nd wicket. Outstanding figures for Tendulkar. Most of those runs were got at the top of the order. He's batting at number 4 these days. Nice way to get off the mark. Just pull back inside.
Oh, this might be 4. It's pretty close. Put in the big yards. Very, very fast outfield. It's dried up completely. Good shot. Presenting the full face. Look at that. That's classical. Graham Smith. No, he's done it well. Just got the ball back before. That's good. Good cricket. Just.
That's in the air, and Klusener will take it. That is a big wicket. South Africa right back into this contest. Virender Sehwag dismissed.
Well, Jacques Kallis was a little unlucky in his first over. A couple went where they shouldn't have gone, and he kept peppering away, and eventually he's got his man. This is how to bowl to him. Never in control of it, always a little too high, hit high on the bat. Klusner judged it to perfection. Nice easy catch for him, makes amends for that misfield. Sehwag again providing some sensational entertainment. 108 for 3.
Rahul Dravid comes out to the middle. South Africa have again broken through with an important wicket of Sehwag. Again, plenty of experience here, 180 matches, good average. Career best of 153, that was against New Zealand.
Now you get a stiffer test than this on debut, bowling at Dravid and Tendulkar.
No, it's a wonderful experience for the young man. Well, not so young man, been around for a while, but first bowl, semi-final of the ICC Champions Trophy. You're bowling to not just one, but two of the best players in the world.
Oh, yes, Robbie, yes, Robbie.
Let's have a quick look at the feel he's got. So he's got 5 inside the circle, so he hasn't completely abandoned the hope of keeping Tendulkar on strike.
Beautifully played, just allowed it to run off the face of the bat before. Nothing that Pollock could do about it. Beautiful piece of placement from Tendulkar.
Well, it doesn't matter where you put the field, that is a hard shot to defend. The fine glance. Little face of the bat. Not the place you're going to have a fieldsman. Probably he's heading for, well, middle of the leg perhaps.
Oh, trouble here. Now Tendulkar's gone, I think. Tendulkar has gone. He can't believe that Dravid has sent him back. I think Dravid was quite right. Does tend to sit on his bat a bit, Dravid. Now, is Tendulkar in serious trouble here? There's a referral.
And this problem arises out of the fact that it's Jonty Rhodes fielding a cover. That's what makes the batsman so hesitant. Long way down. Throw is a little off. Does he get back in time? And that will be out. Don't just put that down to a good pick up and throw. Put that down to the reputation.
Just wants to make sure that those stumps aren't broken before the ball gets into the gloves and before the gloves break the stumps. Russell Tiffin is going to be the man who gives the decision out. Tendulkar has to go. He's not going. He's still staying there. But he's got to go now. Couldn't get back. That is a huge wicket for South Africa. Jonty Rhodes the man again. You just don't take liberties with him.
Just out, but that's all it takes. He's halfway and Tendulkar doesn't even wait for a call. Rhodes has to move to his left, pick up and throw. He's on the money. Another wicket to Jonty Rhodes, and a very, very big one in this semi-final. India 135 for 4.
Get the young men in. Yuvraj Singh in now at number 6. Off the mark straight away. With a boundary.
Robin Peterson would have been feeling much happier running into bowl, having seen Tendulkar on his way. And I think he tries to bowl this out in the foot marks to get one to turn back to the left-hander. Right out wide, you see the dust come up, aiming for the foot mark, but it's sliced away. A lot of spin on that.
That'll go for 4, I think. Long chase of fine leg, he won't get around. drifting on his legs and just whipped off his boot by Rahul Dravid. Wayward delivery.
Lance Klusener would be disappointed with this effort. Rahul Dravid working the angle there and getting a boundary. It was pitched up to the batsman on that middle and leg stump.
Now that's a fine shot. Just slightly overpitched from Pollard, and Yuvraj was into it in a flash.
Expertly played by the left-hander. That ball has got some backing. There was long off in place, so really had to play with a little bit of bottom hand to find the gap through mid-on, because mid-on was up in the circle. Lovely timing on that occasion.
There he goes, just over the top. Prepared to use his feet, so we're getting towards the 40th. And that might be a signal for Yuvraj to take things into his own hands.
Well, this is good cricket. The previous one was a short delivery, so he anticipated that Klusener will pitch this one up. And he's down the track in a flash. Good footwork, getting close to the pitch of the ball and just chipping it over the infield.
And as all good players do, immediately follows it up with a single just to keep the pressure on the bowler. 201 for 4. Oh, he's given him. And from that angle, you talked about it, Ravi, and he was just caught on the crease. Immediately went up the finger. And, well, let's have another look at that. I'm not convinced.
Well, you've got to see the angle and how much the ball has come back after pitching. Well, his feet are anchored to the crease, but Tiffin took a good hard look and decided that that ball would have hit middle and leg stump. But this is a big blow for India. Dravid is a key player. He's gone for 49. It's 207 for 5.
Mohammad Kaif comes to the crease. Well, Dravid, maybe I did a little disservice to umpire Russell Tiffin. In the replay, it looked pretty close. There you see the career. He's just got that 100. Strike rate's 82, and that's very good for somebody coming in at number 7. The average is excellent, 56. Successful over for Lance Klusener. 207 for 5. That's been absolutely hammered away. Too short. 224 for 5. Oh, that's a great shot. Didn't try and keep it down. Knew all the time that it was going to go over the top. Struck with extreme power.
There's no fine leg. Square leg is trapping round, and Dippenar, who's fielded brilliantly all afternoon, just can't get there.
Very risky option taken by Jack Callis, bowling an in-swinging Yorker, considering that the fine leg was up in the circle. Gaff is a superstar for sure. Once again, upping the tempo. Managing to make it into a full toss and placing it beautifully away from Boita Dippenar. Desperate effort. Would have been a great save, but not to be.
He'll get to his 50 now, though. 750 for India. For Yuvraj. 50 off 66 balls this time. Heaved away over mid-wicket for 4. Time to throw caution to the wind, I think, for India.
More relaxed now, Yuvraj, after getting his 50. And what a blow that was. Coming at the middle of the stick. Unusual shot coming down the track, and the bounce wasn't that great, so he kept his eye on the ball. Went low with the shot. And wonderful placement away from that fielder. Yuvraj Singh has the ability to hit.
Short, pulled away. That is a great shot. 250's up.
A lovely shot. Great pull shot from Yuvraj. In position early. Alan Donald a little too short on that occasion. Controlled it beautifully. On the bounce into the boarding roads. Clean strike.
Sliced away, but it's only gone as far as Gibbs, and that's the end of Yuvraj. Final innings from him, 62, and quite a tame ending.
Well, Sean Pollock has controlled the damage. Antony not really going for that high ball in the last over. On this occasion, a full toss sliced away. Not under control, and the fielder had it covered. Easy catch for Herschel Gibbs. But a very good innings from Yuvraj Singh coming to an end. 62 of 72 balls, 254 for 6.
Harbhajan Singh has come in ahead of Anil Kumble. That's because he's more of an expansive stroke maker at this stage of the innings. Strikes at 88, which is good. Don't look at the average. He comes in way down the order. He's at the non-striker's end because the batsman crossed when Yuvraj just chipped that to Gibbs. Cave on strike. This could be out as well. Easy. Rhodes takes the catch at long on. Slower ball from Pollock, and he gets 2 in 2. Kafer's gone now. Well, it's really good bowling from Pollock.
Yes, a very good comeback by the South African captain. Mohammad Khan will be disappointed with his shot. He could have placed it anywhere he wanted because it was just a little short. Jonty Rhodes, once again the fielder, gone for 19, 254 for 7.
Zahir Khan is the new batsman. The batsmen have crossed yet again. He's at the non-striker's end. It's the hat-trick ball. Sean Pollock on a hat-trick. Safely negotiated by Harbhajan, who gets off the mark. That's up in the air, and this is going to be out as well. Smith takes the catch. 3 wickets in the over for Sean Pollock. This is an exceptional end to the innings for South Africa. They've pegged the Indians back really well, and Zahir's gone for naught.
Well, at one stage they were looking to get to 275 with a few wickets in hand, but they're falling very quickly now. Zahir Khan, the third to perish. Once again, not being able to time the ball. Full toss, not being put away. And Pollock picking up his 3rd wicket in his last over. Gone for not 255 for 8.
Anil Kumble eventually gets to the crease. He's in at number 10. He's got 6 balls left. They're going to be bowled by Alan Donald. Great Yorker. 3 wickets in that last over from Sean Pollock. All to catches in the outfield, but don't let that fool you. It was a classy piece of bowling at the end of an innings.
2 balls left.
Bowled. Really good slower ball from Donald. Just ran the fingers over the top of the ball. And Harbhajan gone, bowled by a peach from Donald.
Well, the South Africans have done really well here. Right throughout this innings, after first few overs, they've varied the pace, slow deliveries. The Yorkers have done the job for them. Harbhajan Singh missing that slow delivery. And what was really good about that ball was that it was pitched well within the stumps. You miss and I hit, gone for 4, 260 for 9.
Ashish Nehra is the new batsman, and he's got 1 ball to face. Get some bat on it. Just settle for 1. That's a really good finish by South Africa. India finish on 261 for 9 from their 50 overs.
Well, India got to 261 for 9, Sehwag with 59 and Dravid with 49, but it was Yuvraj who really got that innings going with stepped up the rate, 62 polished runs off just 72 deliveries, with Sehwag off 58 balls, 10 fours. 261 for 9, would that be enough? Pollock and his seamers going well. Pollock picking up 3 for 43 and 9. Makaya Ntini 1 for 37 and 5. Donald 2 for 41. Callis 1 for 30 and 8. Peterson 10 overs, none for 47. And Kleusner 1 for 40 in 10 overs. 262 is the target for the South Africans. That is very reachable for that side. They've got a lot of batting, with Pollock batting somewhere down at 8 in the order. After the break, it is the Proteas reply. Remember, the winner goes into the final.